And welcome to another California Guy video with your boy California Guy. What's up, everybody, and welcome to this all new video. This video is entitled Monique is attacked by the black community. Now, I've had my opinions about Monique for the last couple of months, and I thought that Monique should have maybe switched out and went into another direction. But after looking at Monique on a couple of radio stations, and in the Breakfast Club, and in Whoopi's show, I have to just make another comment and kind of revise from my previous video about Monique. And I kind of threw her under the bus, but I'm going to take some stuff back. And you guys can check out the first video. So I don't want people saying it's an inconsistent type of deal going on. Now, in my previous video, I stated that Monique should have maybe taken the deal. But then when Monique explained it better about the powers that be and about how Netflix operates, I said, okay, this is bullshit. They're trying to throw another black woman under the bus. Now, when you look at the whole big picture about Chris Rock, Dave Chappell, and Amy Schumer, people keep telling Monique, African American people and critics, is that Monique is not hot enough. She hasn't been out for years at a time. And then I'm looking at these black people and saying, really? You've had actors and actresses who've been gone, or they took leave of absence that was white, and they've made comebacks. It's called, they made a comeback. And so they got their same pay. Whereas as soon as Monique, she has never really took a hiatus. She's been actually blackballed by Lee Daniels and Oprah Winfrey. So automatically you get this, well, you're not welcome because you're not hot enough. You can't come back to the community. And that's basically what a lot of these black radio hosts and black people is telling Monique. And Monique is getting thrown under the bus by African Americans. See, the problem with African Americans in Hollywood is that they're content. Once a black person makes it, especially when it comes to entertainment, they don't want to upset the apple cart because they figure that Jewish individuals will blackball them from doing anything else, any other projects. And it's happened. We've had instances where, blacks have been, thrown under. So you don't have a big defense from different African Americans in as regards to race in Hollywood. And so with Monique, you're getting African American men such as Charlamagne the God that's telling Monique, well, you're not really been out. He's giving passes to systematic racism in Hollywood. Basically, he's giving passes to why they're not giving Monique the opportunities that she deserves and the money that she's made. He says that, and that's why I'm doing this video, because I have to point out a contradiction, is that he says, well, Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock has been hot. Now, let's break down some examples of Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle. Chris Rock had hosted the Oscars 2 times, and it was the worst Oscars in history once he hosted the Oscars. And Chris Rock also hasn't brought in the big ratings that white people have been looking for. That's number one. Chris Rock has had failed movies, by the way. Chris Rock movies have flopped. Every movie that he's done has basically tanked. Secondly, Dave Chappelle has been gone ever since the Dave Chappelle show. When he used to be on when Dave Chappelle had his own show years ago, he had Charlie Murphy write a lot of his material and other black comedians. So it wasn't like Dave Chappelle was that kind of talented, because look at his history before that. People didn't give a shit about Dave Chappelle prior to that. So what's going on is that, people are trying to pretend that they're Hollywood insiders and they're not. And they're using these arguments, well, you haven't been hot. Well, Monique has been hot. Monique has had her own sitcom that she blew up. Monique has hosted various events which drew ratings in, and her comedy acts sold around the country. So let's call a spade for a spade. And she started more successful movies than Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle combined together. Dave Chappelle made a comeback into the SNL, Saturday Night Live, which drew ratings, but from that point on, he got a big $20 million deal. For what? Because he was on SNL. So I'm seeing anytime a black person comes on SNL, they get monster deals now. And it doesn't make sense. When you look at Dave Chappell's comedy acts, they were okay on the Netflix show. I post some reviews down the line on Dave Chappelle. And then you look at Chris Rock. Rock is, he's just out there. He's out there. So, it's not that Rock felt... He's not doing like Kevin Hart. He's not like on the Kevin Hart level, where Kevin Hart is doing films and has successful stand-up, because that's what it's all about, is how much films you're doing and how much concerts you're selling out and comedy acts. And so these black people are trying to throw Monique under the bus because of Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry and Lee Daniels. And that's basically what's going on with black people, is that they don't want to upset the apple cart. They're trying to force Monique to accept something that she shouldn't accept until it happens to them. And so that's the problem with Black Hollywood. Black Hollywood does not want to lose their positions, and they've always been in the safe zones. And so we got to get out of that mode of, we're going to kiss Hollywood's ass. We're going to kiss these Jewish producers and Jewish industry insiders' asses, because that's basically what's going on. They run Hollywood. And the first thing these people say is, nothing sell, black doesn't sell, or doesn't market to this. And that's been going on for decades, ever since the inception of Hollywood has started. So I thought to do this short video. Like and share this rapid fire video. People, peace out.